Okay, so this warm-up routine, we're going to focus through hip mobility, some hamstrings, okay, and also spine as well, okay? So some areas that get pretty tight and banged up from training a lot. So what we're going to do to start off with is some hip internal and external rotation. That's just a rotation of your hip, okay? Again, it's one of the hip's functions. If you haven't got that or you don't own it, it's a matter of time before you get injured whenever you start adding on squats and everything else on top of it. So good to focus on this. So what we're going to do is I want you to imagine that you have an X on your quad, okay? Legs going to stay straight, toes going to stay up, okay? And all we're going to think about doing is rotating that X out the way and in the way. So I'm going to start my right side, and what I'm going to do, so it's nice and tall, I'm going to rotate that leg inwards. When I do this, I'm going to feel a nice kind of sensation through the hip here. If you do feel a little crampy, don't worry, just don't go that far, or just kind of embrace it. It's going to happen probably. And then I'm going to rotate all the way out. I'm going to feel it more through the underside here of my hip, and that's going to be external rotation. So we're going to go in because the joint is going to go inwards, and then external out the way. Okay, so we do 5 to 6 each side, trying to own and pause at your end range. Okay, then the other side, internal and external. Okay, compensation is you're going to bend the knee. I want you to keep it nice and straight, keep the foot nice and straight, so no one doing this with their foot. Okay, foot stays straight, okay, everything there stays in line, and you're just trying to focus on your thigh bone turning inwards, then turning outwards. Okay, from there then, you're going to lie to your back. Okay, from here, we're going to take one leg, we're going to bring it up as high as possible, and then I want you to tuck your knee in to your chest. And then we're going to control back, you're going to bring the other leg up, you're going to tuck your knee into your chest, control back. You're going to do that 6 times each side, okay? Thirdly, we're going to do a hamstring opener. So we're going to lie, again, stay on our back. From here, we're going to lift one leg up, we're going to drive that heel to the ceiling, okay? Try and lock it out. As this leg comes back to the floor, we're going to take the other leg up, okay? So here, a nice control of this leg back to the floor. So you're going to engage your hip, but you're also going to open your hamstring, okay? So I don't want to see anyone doing this, okay? I want you to really try and pull that leg up, okay? And keep your butt on the floor. So the common mistake is people try and do this, okay? We're not doing that, we're keeping the butt planted, and we're just trying to straighten that leg out, okay? And again, 6 each side. From there, we're going to roll around. Okay, we're going to go and do our deep lunge. Okay, something we've done before. So what I want you to think about is going into half kneeling position, hands inside of your foot, and then lock out that back leg. Okay, so from the front, it's going to look like here. Lock out the back leg, keep the chest extended, keep this shin nice and straight. From here, I want you to take this elbow and drop it down towards the floor, and then rotate up to the ceiling. Okay, so this here, this little gap is going to be your marker of improvement for your mobility. Okay, if at the minute you're dropping down, it's like, oh, not happening, not good anymore. Okay, you can see you got this much range to play with. So over time, the more we do this, okay, the more your mobility improves, you will get to the floor. Okay, so that's what we're looking for. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 6 rotations on this side, and then we're going to change sides. 6 rotations on the other side, trying to keep the chest up, hips low, and breathe. Last thing we're going to do is a cat-camel. Okay, so a good yoga movement, but again, very, very good for spinal mobility and just being aware of your spine, your lower back, and your hips. So what we're going to think about doing, knees in line with the hands, good squared up position here. I want to start by looking straight ahead, like so. So my chest is extended, my lower back is extended as well. Okay, so we're going to basically go from full extension into full flexion, but we're going to start at the head. So from here, I'm going to tuck my chin in as much as I possibly can. I want you to think about giving yourself like loads of double chins. Okay, and then from here, I'm going to pull my belly button in. I'm going to tuck my chin in and drive my upper back towards the ceiling. and then I'm going to tuck my tail, my imaginary tail, under my legs. And then from here, want you to breathe out, try and contract your abs in this position. And then from here, we're going to slowly start from the lower back and just segment ourselves back to that start position, head right up, and then go again. Chin tucked. Okay. Upper back skin, so you're going to protract your shoulders, keep tucking the chin in, hips are going to tuck under, breathe out, and then slowly untuck that tail, feel that extension through your lower back, up into your mid back, and then look straight ahead. Okay, so 5 cat camels, and that will be your lower body and spinal warm up.